Baruchim habayim b'shem Hashem. Blessed are those who come in the name of God. Welcome to the commencement exercises of the Katz School of Science and Health. This ceremony is specifically for the Katz Graduate Health Sciences programs. The academic procession is about to enter. Please clear the aisles and take your seats, and kindly remain seated throughout the procession. We ask that you silence all cell phones and mobile devices. The procession will begin momentarily. Thank you. The academic procession is now beginning, led by the University Provost and Chief Marshal, Dr. Selma Botman, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. The graduates are now entering the commencement area. The Katz faculty and academic program directors and special guests are entering the commencement area. Dean of the Katz School of Science and Health and the President of Yeshiva University are now entering the commencement area. Chief Marshal, Dr. Selma Botman, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, will now proceed with the commencement exercises.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for standing. Please join us in the singing of the national anthem, which will be led by Katz School Director of Admissions, Jared Hakimi. Following the national anthem, please join us in the singing of Hatikva, also led by Jared Hakimi.
And please note that you have lyrics to the two anthems. You have them with you in your folder. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Kolot balevav penima Nefesh Yehudi Homiya Ulfate Mizrach Kadima Ayin Letzion Sophia O lo avda tikvatenu התקווה בת שנות 2000 להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון וירושלים להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון וירושלים.
Thank you. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. President Berman, I am happy to inform you that the commencement exercises of the Katz School of Science and Health are now in session.
Welcome. Welcome to the annual graduation of Yeshiva University's Katz School of Science and Health. I'm Paul Russo, Dean of the Katz School, And today we celebrate with 487 master's and doctoral graduates, 342 in STEM, and 145 in the health sciences. Bravo. I will see you a little later in the ceremony, but for now, I want to bring back my long-term friend and colleague, and she's my boss, Provost Selma Botman.
I am so delighted to be here and so proud of you. Graduates, I am honored to celebrate your academic milestones. And at the same time, I'd also like to pay tribute to your life's calling, professions that ask you to minister to those requiring your assistance and your care. Students in the medical speech-language pathology program provided 1,000 free telehealth sessions through the Katz virtual clinic, completed field work across 20 states, maintained a practice pass rate over 90% for the 9th year in a row. The occupational therapy doctorate students completed innovative capstone projects addressing diverse needs, from fall prevention for older adults, we certainly need that, to resources for dentists working with children on the autism spectrum, while also navigating collective trauma of global events with empathy, cultural humility, and trauma-informed care. The physician assistant students achieved 100% board passage rate for the second consecutive year. Contributed to groundbreaking research and participated in a transformative medical mission to Gambia, where they provided care and gained deeper insight into global health challenges. All of our graduates here today embrace the values of Yeshiva University, embody the spirit of service, all the while demonstrating compassion, empathy, and excellence. You understand science, and as importantly, what it means to be sympathetic and current in the latest techniques and remedies, and you have succeeded, characterized by knowledge, dedication, and motivation. The health profession is complex, challenging, and ever-changing, but you have been supremely trained to meet the demands you will face, and you have the commitment to serve. Many of you ask, how can we give back? How can we give back to this school that has changed our lives? And I will say the one way that you can give back to the programs that have launched you into your careers is by becoming mentors, supervisors in one of the clinical rotations at your new jobs. You will be walking in the footsteps of those who have trained you, a gratifying role as you guide and advance and advise those in training. Graduates, your work is essential. Your contributions and your dedication to humanity, humbling for all of us. We need you, and we admire your choice of profession. Congratulations.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the president of Yeshiva University, Rabbi Dr. Ari Berman.
Provost Selma Botman, and Dean Paul Russo, members of our administration and faculty, our dear family and friends, and most especially to our graduates of 2025, congratulations! You have done it. Sleepless nights, early mornings, research and papers. You have made it to this wonderful place. I have a second. Can we vote? Everybody who agrees, say aye. There you go. Congratulations. You know, Dr. Bauman pointed out so beautifully the story of your values and how your lives and your studies are our values in action. Let me share a story that helps flesh out a little bit about what's happening in the world today to contextualize the importance of your graduation. You know, last summer I was in Hiroshima at a conference for global faith leaders focused on the latest groundbreaking technology and ethics and how we need to shape the future with values and purpose. And one of the central areas was, of course, the oncoming of AI and the revolution that's about to take place, or that's currently taking place. At lunch one day, I found myself sitting in between two remarkable people. To my left was the region's head Shinto priest, Yoshi, and to the right was one of the leading world Buddhist monks, Teako. And I sat in the middle of them, and we were talking about AI, and my new friend Yoshi said to me, you know, there's a spirit in everything. That's what we believe in Shintoism. He said, this glass has a spirit. This table, he said, has a spirit. There's a spirit in AI. I said, okay. I didn't know that. So I turned to my new Buddhist friend Teako and I asked him, is there a Buddha in AI? And he said, that's what I'm here to find out. And what I realized in that moment is that across traditions and across the world, people are looking with hope, with expectation, and a little hesitation. People are looking at the future, transformed by technology, evolving at a pace we've never seen before. And we're looking for answers of how to shape that future. And you, our graduates, to me, are the answers. You are stepping into that future, not empty-handed. You carry with you the tools and training of your profession, but in addition, the values and empathies and the excellence that you developed here at the Katz School for Science and Health. Whether you're helping someone find their voice, regain independence, or rediscover their dignity, you are not just entering the field, you are entering people's lives. You are building trust. You are offering hope. And we live in a time where people need hope. You now join and forging a new tradition of professionals who are devoted to care, connection, and the quiet power of healing. You have studied the methods of the past, internalized insights, and now, with your cutting-edge technology, you will add your own voice to the story. A voice filled with humanity, resilience, and renewal. And what gives us faith in the future is not the pace of technology, but it's the quality of our graduates. It's people like you who bring intelligence and intention, skill and soul, who know how to pair progress with purpose, groundbreaking research with health opportunity, healing one patient at a time. That's what you do. That's what you will be doing. That is the faith. You represent the faith that we have in humanity. You know, at the end of the conference, I walked out with Teako, the Buddhist monk, and I asked him, did you find what you were looking for? is there a Buddha in AI? And he said to me, I need 3 more conferences to answer that. And I realized that the conversation continues. It needs to continue. The questions don't end. The learning continues. And so does your journey. Today is a milestone. It's a celebration. But more than that, it's a launch. It launches you into careers of purpose, into lives of service, into a future that will be shaped by your minds, hands, and your heart. We believe in that future because we believe in you. Today is such an amazing celebration for everyone here because we know that this is only the beginning of wonderful things to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Berman. Please welcome Ariel Kaplan, occupational therapy doctorate candidate, who will speak for the class of 2025.
Good afternoon, President Berman, Dr. Botman, Dean Russo, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It's such an honor to be standing here today, celebrating the completion of our degrees at the Katz School. We've spent the past few years immersed in the theory and practice of helping others, learning how to restore movement, support independence, and most important, help people live lives that feel full and meaningful. That's something I've come to appreciate even more deeply over the course of my training. Occupational therapy isn't just about helping someone regain strength or perform a task. It's about helping people reconnect with the activities that make life worth living. Whether that's completing simply daily living tasks, returning to a job, or simply stepping outside for a walk. One of the most meaningful experiences for me came during my rotation at the Upper East Side Rehabilitation and Nursing Facility. I worked with a man recovering from leg surgery. We focused on the essentials: independence in showering, how to get in and out of cars, how to use a cane confidently. We even got pictures of his bathroom at home so we can mimic the space within the rehab gym. Our goal was to set him up for success when he went home. A few months after that rotation ended, I saw him again, completely outside of a clinical setting, but at a community event. The man was ecstatic to see me, and I was excited to see him as well. We spoke about how he was doing, and he told me that although he wasn't fully recovered, he was really proud. He told me he had taken the skills we taught him and made them part of his life. He had left rehab more independent and more confident. That conversation reminded me that our work doesn't end when someone walks out the door. It lives on in every step they take afterward. That experience also highlighted something else I've learned here at Katz: the importance of personalizing care. Not just treating a diagnosis, but seeing the whole person in front of you. Understanding what they want to get better at, not just what we think they need. That mindset, focusing on what matters most to the individual, is what makes occupational therapy both powerful and deeply human. As I reflect on what made this journey so meaningful for me, I want to acknowledge the warmth of our faculty and the close-knit nature of our program. From the start, I felt welcomed, cared for, and challenged in the best possible way. Our professors didn't just teach us the material, they shared their clinical stories, gave us practical examples, and modeled the kinds of compassionate, individualized care we ourselves now strive to provide. As I prepared to take the next step in my career, I carried those lessons with me, to meet each client where they are, to listen carefully, to help them not only function, but flourish. I would like to thank my family for all their support throughout my education, for the entertaining phone calls during my long commutes, babysitting so I can study, take finals, and go to school, testing me on anatomy and any subject. For all of your love and commitment throughout, I love you all and thank you. Thank you to the Katz School, and thank you to my very special cohort. It was a pleasure learning alongside you for the past 3 years. And to all those we will serve in the future, we can't wait to help you do what matters most to you. Thank you.
Sorry, she didn't read from the script. I have to turn the page. I should know the beginning. I'm introducing myself. Hello, welcome everybody, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Terry Ludwig, and I am the Academic Fieldwork Coordinator for the Occupational Therapy Doctoral Program here at Katz. Along with Dr. Ciani, the Program Director for the Occupational Therapy Doctoral Program, we are pleased to present the awards for the 2025 graduating class of OT Scholars. These awards recognize and honor individuals in the program who have demonstrated academic excellence, clinical excellence, and excellence in leadership. The Academic Achievement Award is given to occupational therapy students with a GPA of over 3.85. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the 2025 Academic Achievement Award. When I call your name, please stand. Ms. Ariel Kaplan, Ms. Anna Chilzak, and Ms. Aria Lam. Thank you, ladies. The Clinical Excellence Award is given to the students who go above and beyond during their fieldwork experiences, who embody the value of a scholar practitioner, and whose clinical supervisors commended their outstanding performance. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 recipients of the Clinical Excellence Award, and ladies, you should come up. Ms. Addie Brickman, Ms. Ariel Kaplan, and Ms. Anna Chilzak. The Leadership Award is given to a student who acts as a change agent to positively influence systems and achieve excellence. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Ariel Kaplan, the 2025 recipient of the Leadership Award. The Service Award is given to a student who has demonstrated consistent service to the program, such as organizing and participating in the Occupational Therapy Student Association events, service to the community, such as volunteering with community organizations, or advocating for the profession. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Daniela Ray, the 2025 recipient of the Service Award. No. Dr. Ciani. Okay. The Scholarship Practitioner Award, dun-dun-dun. The Scholarship Practitioner Award is given to a student who demonstrates intellectual curiosity at all stages of their capstone experience in their project, who seek knowledge to solve problems, and who completes a scholarly project that's grounded in evidence and it meets the needs of a population, a community, and/or enhances the profession. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Anna Chilzak, the 2025 recipient of the Scholarship Practitioner Award. Will Professor Chrysler please come to the podium for Speech and Language Pathology Awards? Thank you.
I had to turn the page too. Good afternoon. My name is Professor Andrew Chrysler, and I am the Director of Clinical Education and the Director of the Katz School Virtual Clinic. This afternoon, the Med-SLP faculty is pleased to present awards to members of the graduating class. These awards recognize and honor individuals in the program who have demonstrated exceptional leadership, scholastic achievement, and clinical success. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Anthony Rubin as the 2025 recipient of the Medical SLP Advocacy Award. The Medical SLP Advocacy Award is given to an individual who embodies the values, visions, and action of the profession. Anthony has illustrated unmatched determination, perseverance, and professionalism throughout his time at the Katz School. Congratulations, Anthony. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 recipient of the NISHLA Leadership Award, Ms. Terry Offalo. The NISHLA Leadership Award is given to an individual selected by the faculty and their peers to represent the department with the National Student Speech Language Hearing Association. Terry has demonstrated leadership both locally and nationally and amongst her peers. Terry was unable to join us today, so I will be accepting the award on her behalf. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 recipients of the On-Campus Clinical Keys of Excellence. Ms. Kayla Bissell and Ms. Samantha Golan, please come forward to accept your award. The Clinical Keys of Excellence is awarded to individuals who have achieved extraordinary clinical accomplishments across various settings while maintaining a high GPA. These two women have successfully bridged academic achievement and clinical application. Congratulations, Kayla and Samantha, for representing the on-campus class of 2025. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the 2025 Online Clinical Key of Excellence. Ms. Gabriela Portan Asensio and Ms. Brianna Marfa, please come forward. The Clinical Key of Excellence is awarded to individuals who have achieved extraordinary and clinical accomplishments across various settings while maintaining a high GPA. These two women have successfully bridged the academic achievement and clinical application in speech-language pathology. Congratulations, Gabriella and Brianna, for representing the class of 2025. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Raven Horowitz, the 2025 recipient of the on-campus Katz Academic Key of Excellence. The Katz Academic Key of Excellence is awarded by the Med-SLP faculty to a student who has demonstrated a near perfect GPA across all semesters of study while embodying the professionalism, scholarship, and dedication to their education. Congratulations, Raven, for representing the on-campus class of 2025. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Lindsay Taylor, the 2025 recipient of the Online Academic Key of Excellence. The Katz Academic Key of Excellence is awarded by the Med-SLP faculty to a student who has demonstrated a near perfect GPA across all semesters of study while embodying professionalism, scholarship, and dedication to their education. Congratulations, Lindsay, for representing the class of 2025. Will Dr. Dargan please, we're just going to swap places here.
Hello, I am Dr. Troy Clifford Dargan, and I'm the founding faculty member in speech-language pathology, proud YU alum, the director of online programs and Med SLP admissions. Today, I have the honor to present the Academic Achievement Award to Med SLP students who have earned a GPA of 3.9 or higher. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the 2025 Academic Achievement Awards in Medical Speech Language Pathology. Please stand to be recognized. Shonit Alan. Orly Binzaquin. Kayla Bissell. Mindy Brisk. Marielle Broadman. Grace DePhillips. Abigail Farahan. Samantha Golan. Raven Horowitz. Erta Hamza. Brianna Marfa. Olina Pavlikov. Alexis Peterson. Mary Rezkala. Hava Schwartz. Taylor Siegel. Samantha Solis. Julia Taubes. Lindsay Taylor. Rafet Vega Colon. Elizabeth Yakum. Thank you. You may be seated. This past December, physician's assistants graduates received awards and recognitions in scholarship and clinical achievement as part of their award ceremony held at the Yeshiva University Museum. Congratulations to all our award winners in the class of 2025.
Now I'm short. Now I am very excited to share that it is time for the conferring of degrees. Dean Russo, please come to the podium.
There it is. I know what to say. Well. I told you I'd be back. President Berman, the faculty have put forth today the names of 487 incredibly smart and hardworking men and women, but 145 are here today to receive a master's degree and doctoral degrees in the health sciences. They have paid attention a lot, and I've heard a number of speeches talk about this, but like Rambam tells us, they've not been treating only the patient, not just the disease, but the whole human being, body, mind, spirit, and soul. They bring their values to life every day. And the faculty tell me they've met all the requirements, so President Berman, I ask that you award their degrees.
My dear students, can I ask you to please rise? It is a great joy for me to stand here today and to tell the whole world, including your family and amazing, amazing friends who are here with us, that you have successfully completed the requirements for these degrees as prescribed by the faculty of the Katz School of Science and Health of Yeshiva University. By virtue of the authority vested in me as president of Yeshiva University, I hereby confer upon you the degree with all the rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations!
Graduates, your marshals shall guide you to the stage where your name will be read. You will receive a symbolic diploma from your program director. Marshals, please prepare to guide graduates to the stage. Names will be read by Katz faculty and Katz staff. Please be seated.
Candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Speech-Language Pathology, Assistant Dean of Health Sciences and SLP Program Director Dr. Marissa Barrera will present each graduate with a symbolic diploma for the class of 2025. Sorry, I need backup. See? Like Charlie's Angels up here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one more big round of applause for the graduating class of 2025 with their master's degree in speech-language pathology. Nalain Abbas. Shonit Alon. Hedva Benalayahu. Orly Benzaken. Kayla Bissell. Jennifer Blum. Johnny Boyardi. Moshe Boyce. Alexis Brazel. Lygia Bravo. Mindy Brisk. Marielle Broadman. Michaela Berger. Leslie Cabrera. Rivka Cantor. Gabrielle Cardamone. Julia Casimiro. Raquel Chalou. Pesa Cement. Olivia Dean. Grace DePhillips. Allison DePinto. Melissa Durant.
Abigail Farahan. Kelver Fleming. Hannah Fryer. Casey Giordano. Samantha Golan. Nicole Green. Raven Horowitz. Nicole Hughes. Sigal Import. Rebecca Jimenez. Ashley Joseph. Erta Kamza. Sarah Kay. Morgan Long. Irina Mamedov. Brianna Marfa. Belina Milham Jenna. Kimberly Molina. Kayla Nurani. Nicholas Palazzo. Olena Pavlikov. Genesis Pellegrin. Alexis Peterson. Sarah Palvanova. Gabriela Portan Asensio. Tahila Pregon.
Valeria Rangel. Mary Rezkala. Isabella Rogers. Anthony Rubin. Camille Sales. Java Schwartz. Genevieve Schaefer. Taylor Siegel. Gabriela Silva. Brooke Smith. Samantha Solis. Deepti Sriram. Grace St. Dennis. Julia Strazella. Julia Taubes. Lindsay Taylor. Chanel Tufino. Dina Tunan. Angela Varela. Natania Levatas. Rafet Vega Colon. Ashley Wigfall.
At this time, we would love to introduce doctoral student candidates for occupational therapy. Dr. Goya Siani will present each graduate with a symbolic diploma for the class of 2025. Dr. Amia Waldman-Levy and Professor Melanie Evangelista have the honor of hooding the OT doctoral candidates.
Dr. May Abulenin. Dr. Adi Brickman. Dr. Ariel Kaplan. Dr. Bella Chilzak. Dr. Ariel Lamb. Dr. Lior Nisanian. Dr. Ruth Peer. Dr. Danielle Ray. Dr. Gabrielle Tavori. Dr. Brianna Tucci. Let's give another round of applause for our Health Sciences class of 2025 graduates.
Hello, everyone. How are you? My heartfelt congratulations to everyone this afternoon. My name is Dr. Marissa Barrera, and it is my sincere privilege to commence the Health Science White Coat celebration, a part of today's ceremonies. You may be wondering, why do we have this white coat? What does it represent? Well, in healthcare, our white coat is a powerful symbol of professionalism, compassion, trust, and clinical responsibility. It marks a very significant milestone, the transition from classroom-based learning to the very application of clinical skills in your real-world healthcare settings. As we confer the white coat upon our graduates, we honor their dedication and celebrate their life into the entry phase of their professional journey. This past December, the physician assistant graduates received their white coats, a part of an award ceremony held at the Yeshiva University Museum. Today, each Katz Med SLP student will receive their very first white coat, symbolizing their commitment to the delivery of healthcare, clinical excellence all across the lifespan. So without further hesitation, it is with great pride that we begin the presentation of Med SLP white coats to the class of 2025. Graduates, please listen carefully, school's in session. Please kindly and gently remove your academic attire and place them in the bags provided to you. You will hear your name, and we ask that you please join a faculty member on stage with your white coat unbuttoned and ready to go. I'm going to welcome Professor Andrew Chrysler, who will begin the first reading of names, along with Dr. Julie Agosto, myself, Dr. Troy Clifford Dargan, Dr. Michaela Medved, and Professor Jennifer Kroll.
You ready for the costume change? We're there? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one more big round of applause for the class of 2025 as we begin the coating of the white coats. Nalain Abbas, Terry Offalo, Shonit Alone, Sarah Amani. Hedva Benalehu, Orly Benziken, Kayla Bissell, Jennifer Blum. Johnny Boyardi, Moshe Boyce, Alexis Brassel, Ligia Bravo, Mindy Brisk. Marielle Broadman, Michaela Berger, Leslie Cabrera, Rivka Cantor. Gabrielle Cardamone, Julia Casimiro, Raquel Chalou, Pesa Cement. Olivia Dean, Grace DePhillips, Allison DePinto, Melissa Durant, Abigail Farrahan, Kelver Fleming. And again, I'm one number off.
Kelver Fleming. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Kelver Fleming, Jayla Freeman, Hannah Mae Fryer, Casey Giordano. Samantha Golan, Nicole Green, Raven Horowitz. Nicole Hughes, Segal Import, Rebecca Jimenez, Ashley Joseph, Erta Kamza, Sarah Kay. Oh, I'm sorry. Sarah Kay, Morgan Long, Arena Mabadov, Brianna Marfa, Grace Maxwell, Belina Milhem Jenna, Kimberly Molina, Kayla Nurani, Nicholas Palazzo, Olena Pavlikov, Genesis Pellegrin. Alexis Peterson, Sarah Polvanova, Gabriela Porton Asensio, Taila Prigon, Valeria Rangel, right here, Isabel Rock. Yeah. You need to go over and stuff? No. Dylan to the.
We welcome faculty Rita Rosamond, Dr. Laura Sylvia, Professor Danny Weingarten, myself, and Professor Andrew Chrysler to give the last coats of the Med SLP department. We're starting off with Isabel Rock.
Okay. Isabella Rogers, Mary Roman, Anthony Rubin, Camille Sales, and Chava Schwartz. Genevieve Schaefer, Taylor Siegel, Gabriela Silva, Brooke Smith, Samantha Solis. Deepti Sriram, Grace St. Dennis, Julia Strazella, Julia Taubes, and Lindsay Taylor. Chanel Tufino, Dina Tunon, Angela Varela, Dataniela Vatas, Rafet Vega Colon, And last but not least, Ashley Wigfall.
Hi, everybody. What a glorious day. I'm Dr. Joy Acciani. Today, our newly graduated occupational therapy doctors will be receiving white coats to symbolize the completion of their occupational therapy education, inclusive of classroom education, clinical education, research, and scholarship education. As my esteemed colleague, Dr. Marissa Barrera explained, it indicates professionalism, care, and commitment to the client. It also symbolizes the dawning of a new professional identity, one of scholar practitioner. So now, please join me in congratulating our occupational therapy doctors as they receive their white coats. Graduates, please kindly remove and place your academic attire in your tote bag and proceed to the stage with your white coat as you hear your name. I now ask Dr. Gus Schlegel to the podium.
Dr. May Abu-Lenin. Dr. Adi Brickman. Dr. Ariel Kaplan. Dr. Bella Chilzuk. Dr. Ariel Lamb. Dr. Lior Nassanian. Dr. Ruth Kier. Dr. Danielle Ray. Dr. Gabrielle Tavori. Dr. Brianna Tucci.
At this time, I would like to call our closing speaker to the podium. Please welcome our alumni speaker, Ms. Jillian Rossi. Jillian is a graduate of the Katz School Speech-Language Pathology Program, class of 2023. She is also one of the first recipients of the Katz Research Symposium Awards and proudly represents the program in New York City where she clinically specializes in voice disorders. Jillian.
Good afternoon, Dean Russo, Dr. Barrera, faculty, graduates, family, and friends. I am deeply honored to be speaking with you today. While I have not had the chance to meet each of you personally, I want to extend my sincerest congratulations, not merely for your long nights of studying or clinical hours, but for the deeper qualities you possess that have carried you here. Your curiosity, emotional intelligence, intellectual insatiability, patience, and most notably, your unwavering selflessness. These are the traits that have earned you a role in one of the most meaningful and human-centered professions that exist. You have arrived at the intersection of compassion and clinical excellence. Each of our arrivals here today were forged by different paths, some direct, some winding, yet all meaningful. Every journey is different, but they all share something in common: a person whose life was transformed by an extraordinary speech pathologist, and a patient whose experience brought us full circle into this profession. When I reflect on my own path, I have to laugh because in my story, the patient who brought things full circle was me. And I definitely did not see that one coming. After graduating from the Boston Conservatory of Music, I moved to New York City to pursue a career in musical theater. While performing in England, I suffered an acute vocal hemorrhage. I returned to the US with strict orders to not speak or sing for 12 weeks and would need surgery. Words could not have captured my emotional state anyway. I felt like losing my voice would be losing myself. Voices are as unique as fingerprints. And as the great opera singer Renee Fleming says in her book, The Inner Voice, the voice is the only instrument that cannot be purchased. And no two voices are ever exactly the same. My voice embodied a near lifetime of dedication, discipline, and care to develop and preserve it. What would happen to my career? Would I ever recover from this physically, let alone professionally? After 8 weeks of post-operative silence, I met with a speech-language pathologist to begin my rehabilitation journey. With each passing day, my speaking voice came back stronger and healthier. I was amazed to find that my vocal technique and range increased tremendously. Eventually, I completed therapy, and I returned to the Broadway community with a newfound vocal, mental, and emotional confidence. I was no longer afraid to share the history of my vocal past because I had made a successful recovery. I was now equipped with the tools and the knowledge given to me by my SLP to not only protect my voice, but to advocate for myself and the necessary boundaries needed to preserve vocal health. At this point, it was obvious that I was being called to help other performers who were going through what I had endured and change the conversation about vocal issues. When I was making my final decision about graduate programs, I had the opportunity to meet with Dr. Barrera. I knew the population I wanted to serve and that I was passionate about research and pursuing specialized externships, but I had no idea how to make that vision a reality. It was crucial for me to find a program that could support these goals. When I shared my aspirations, Dr. Barrera said something to me that I will never forget. She said, "If there is any way I can help you, I promise you, I will never say no to you." And boy, did she make good on that promise. In that moment, I was truly shocked. I knew then that this was a very special place. Where else can you meet one-on-one with the director of the program you are applying to and be met with that level of commitment and support? Nowhere. I genuinely believe that there is no place quite like the Katz School of Science and Health at Yeshiva University. And that is because of the remarkable faculty who make it what it is. In Greek, there is a saying that's meaning translates to, "A true teacher remains a learner." The professors at this institution are as true as they come because they work with patients every day in clinic and then bring their experience, knowledge, and wisdom into the classroom, offering an education that genuinely prepares you for the real world. It reminds me that as speech pathologists, the moment we believe we've learned it all is the moment we stop listening, stop growing, and stop truly serving our patients as they deserve. We enter into this field because we want to help people find their voices, sometimes literally, but to do that, we must never stop refining our own. Our patients come to us not just with diagnoses, but with stories, identities, cultures, traumas, and dreams. Every voice we meet teaches us something. Every silence challenges us to listen deeper. At the Katz School, you learn that being a true teacher isn't about standing on a pedestal. It's about kneeling beside someone and saying, "Let's figure this out together." And then one day you realize you've become the teacher. Without fail, during my clinical fellowship, a 23-year-old musical theater actress walked into my office, eyes filled with fear and uncertainty. She had just been diagnosed with a vocal hemorrhage. I saw myself in her immediately, the same panic, the same silence, the same heartbreak over a voice that once felt untouchable. But this time, I wasn't the patient. I was the speech pathologist. And this was the moment I had learned about through every externship, every clinical placement, and every late night spent studying. Knowing I could guide her through that same fear and uncertainty I had once faced and help her to rehabilitate her voice just as my SLP helped me, felt like the final step in my own healing journey and the beginning of a very fulfilling career. My advice to you is simple. Continue to remain a learner. Continue to question what we know, stay curious about what we don't, and remain humble in the presence of progress as research develops and changes. This means honoring our field's complexity and staying open to its evolution as the scope of our practice continues to grow. It means letting our patients, our mentors, our colleagues, and even our perceived failures teach us so that we may learn from those experiences and go on to teach others about them. Being both a teacher and a learner is what keeps us human. And in fields that are as intimate and vulnerable as speech pathology and occupational therapy, our humanity is our greatest tool. So as you leave here today, remember this. To be a good speech pathologist is to live in the tension between mastery and curiosity. You are now stewards of hope for those seeking agency through vocal freedom. Never stop being curious. And as a wise Professor Chrysler often reminded me at the end of many an email, be brave. May you teach with integrity, learn with joy, and carry forward the profound responsibility and privilege of serving others. Thank you.
think we're about there. Just one more thing. You see these people? They put in a lot of work too, and them too. And this was the best clapper and the best cheerer I have ever seen. So one thing if you don't mind, graduates, stand up and thank them. Well, you're welcome. Have a seat. The ceremony is now concluded.
Will the audience please remain seated for the recessional while the participants leave the hall?
Before doing so, we would invite the Med-SLP students first, along with their faculty, to take a group photo, then followed by our occupational therapy doctors along with their faculty before exiting. We ask for your patience so we can take these monumental photos marking the change in their clinical practice.
Here, I'll go next to Liz.
We ask for your cooperation. Please move into the center of the podium so we can all take our photos. Thank you so much. Occupational therapy students, we welcome you to join us on a stage for a white coat celebratory photo with your faculty. Please rise.
We're going to go down.
take a photo? It's just this.
So we're not recessing.
Well, we're still gonna.
So we're not recessing.
We're still going to. They're taking a photo as soon as they do it. At least this part, this section. Next year's gonna be somewhere else, something different. I don't know, a bigger place, 500 students. I don't know. I don't think we can leave the stage yet. Okay, you want to do the last part?
Ready to do the music?
Yeah, just gonna do the last part.
Marshals, please take your positions for the recessional. After the recessional, we invite everyone to attend the reception. Greet your faculty, program directors, and staff, and take the opportunity to celebrate together. The reception will be held across the street and down the block at Weisberg Commons and Tenzer Garden. Thank you.